what's up? What's happening? Big K busy. We here to talk about this shit real quick. So this is an old story, but again, I told you, January we get into some of the old stories. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna put that in the ethos. So I still remember, and this is a Joe Budden take, so we're gonna talk about it. Joe Budden thinks Lil Wayne didn't sell Drake his masters back because of a girl. Now, if you don't know, and if the situation I'm thinking of, I remember when Lil Wayne went to jail. He was dating some girl at the time. I forgot the girl's name. But he was dating some woman at the time. And basically, Drake slept with her. I think he went to go visit Wayne in jail and told him that he slept with the girl. Now, I don't know if... Well, it's one of those nigga locked in jail. Like, you could be mad about it, but probably got out and got over it. Again, I don't know. But yeah, that was some dumb shit. I still remember, like, Drake at the time, or even still now, this nigga was just smashing everybody's girlfriend, sister, wife. Like, this nigga was just anonymous. I don't know why. That's why I call him light-skin pettiness, because there's times I do look at that nigga and I'm like, yo, you doing some light-skin shit. You is. I'm not gonna lie. So again, if that is the case now, again, just the way Wayne was and just us viewing it from the outside perspective, how like he kind of, not to say he put himself back, but clearly, even though he was still making music, he kind of propped up Nicki and Drake more than himself. So again, I do gotta look at certain shit sometimes where I'm just very, like, what's going on? I wouldn't be surprised because we see all these rap niggas be beefing over women. I wouldn't be surprised if it was because of a girl, but hey, we don't know, and let's see exactly what's going on. Let's hear what Joe Budden had to say about this. I don't even remember this episode, but anyways. Lil Wayne reportedly sold his Young Money masters to UMG for $100 million back in 2020, which also allegedly included Drake and Nicki Minaj. Drake and Lil Wayne have a stronger bond than most hip-hop duos out there, or a mentor-mentee relationship, I would say, although folks are still questioning their current standing. The Joe Budden podcast recently debated their dynamic on their latest episode, a clip of which was caught by Zad Cozy on Twitter. More specifically, Budden and his co-host theorized about Weezy's $100 million Young Money master sale to Universal Music Group in 2020, which reportedly also included Drake and Nicki's masters with the label. Of course, take everything with a huge grain of salt, as there are various assumptions, interpretations, theories, and considerations flying back and forth. Still, all the hosts seem to agree that Wayne not selling the masters back to his mentees might be a point of friction, even if they admitted this as speculative. However, Joe Budden took things a step further by insinuating that this could have something to do with Lil Wayne and Drake's alleged relationship issues. For those unaware, one of the main resurfaced accusations in Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us diss track is that the Toronto superstar slept with his New Orleans mentor's girl while Wayne was in jail. And that was some listen, that is some BS. I don't give a fuck if we was on a break. We was fighting. Me and my girl was fighting. That is some bullshit to do. And you my mans for real. As such, Budden stated that Wayne probably denied the boy his masters for this reason. But again, that's wholly speculative and unconfirmed. Elsewhere, the Joe Budden podcast theorized that UMG wanted the Six Gods Masters as part of the Wayne deal, which led to a presumed rift between the two, but Budden said that he cannot be sure about these rumors. Maybe this is an effort to improve relationships with UMG for future deals and business, which is ironically considering Drake's failed defamation lawsuit against them. Again, I'm reporting this in January 2026, which we know this nigga is trying to get that appeal back into action. So again, we will see what happens with that, but then again, that was years after this whole debacle. Speaking of the lawsuit, okay, I'm not going to really talk about it. We already know it's the Not Like Us lawsuit, botting allegations with the whole thing. Originally, he was going after Spotify and iHeartMedia. Then it just got to UMG, defamation lawsuit, yada, yada, yada. He's trying to appeal it at this point, and we'll see where that goes. But anyways, as for this debacle, Lil Wayne's busy with other matters, so he'll probably won't address this publicly anytime soon. Just goes to show how much speculation and theorizing can paint a massive business deal. Again, bro, we don't know what the fuck going on with this. And again, you could say that, again, every time I hear a Drake album, I expect like a Wayne feature. Even and a Nicki feature, even on vice versa. If I get a Wayne album, a Drake album, Nicki album, I expect one of them to show up. As we see, Nicki showed up for Wayne on his Carter 6 again, We'll see when Nicki drops her project, and when Drake drops Iceman. We'll see what the fuck happens with that. But again, I don't know where the tiff is. Again, it could just be they're at different stages in their lives at the moment. And bro, it is what it is at this point. We will see what happens, but hey, I wouldn't be surprised. We see this beef shit happen over women all the time, but I would give Wayne a little bit more credit than that. And then see, at some point, again, it is a business. As much as these niggas look like a collective and friends and shit like that, them niggas could have like tried to buy some shit. Yeah, maybe you gotta come like, Wayne, you my man's for real. Maybe hey, whatever your UMG is gonna pay you. Maybe for me, maybe give me a little discount, or I'm gonna just pay for this shit. But I might pay for it in installments, and because you my man's, maybe you should give me that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it could have been like that. Or maybe, bro, I don't know if money was tight for Wayne. We don't know. We really don't know. We just speculating that it could be over the girl. I will say that situation was messy, boy. I'm locked up in jail off some shit. You go smash my chick. That's crazy. And then also, when I don't know if Chris Brown was locked in jail, whatever happened when Drake allegedly had something, slept with Karrueche. Nah, Drake over here being a menace. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga is a menace in these streets, bro. Like, I could not, bro. I could not. But anyways, what do y'all think about this situation? You already know what it is. It's your friendly neighborhood K.A. signing off for today. The Black TJ Ditweiler doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe. You trying to hit a little bit more, you heard me. And I'm gone. Slime Zoom. Slime Zoom. Peace, y'all. L's gang.